Hi Aquarius, welcome to Told Us Love Tarot. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Aquarius in your chart. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. Check out the other signs in your chart. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Share it with a friend as I build up Told Us Love towards 1,000 subscribers. I'm having a hell of a time starting this reading because of absurd distractions and traffic sounds like that are just very distracting to me. But I'm either there's a message here that doesn't want to come out, or there's an emphasis on this message right now, and it might be with this message right here. As I was getting ready to do this reading, I shuffled and a bunch of cards fell out of my index deck, and there seemed to be a pile over here, and then there was a pile of just 3 right next to me. So I looked at them and I started thinking, like, this is either one person's thoughts that is like in a manic episode almost, or this is 2 different people and someone is very much in their head and their insecurities and anxiousness are evident. There's just it's coming to me that it's meant to be said. It's either one person who's really anxious and this is what the other person is actually thinking, or this is someone who goes through like mood swings where they are very anxious, depressed, they can't get out of their element part of the month, and then the other part of the month they are on their game, confident, and on the wagon, like on the ball. So the first 3 I saw were Eternal Flirt, Don't Believe What You've Heard, and I Care for You Like You More Than You Know. And then the second pile was Are You in Love with Me? I Know I Lied, I'm Denying It to You Though. Who exactly is the toxic one here? Are you happy? Clear your energy and space. I'm worried we don't feel the same. Who is she? And Winter. So the fact that there were like so many questions and the wording I'm worried, like I had started to think like this is someone who's really anxious and their head is spinning, and this is why they need to clear their space with some sage or just clean up. This is another question here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. But I just had a very anxious energy of like, are you happy? What's going on here? Like manic questions. Are you in love with me? I'm worried we don't feel the same. I know I lied to you. I'm denying it. Like something manic-y. I just keep hearing manic, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive, but that's what's coming to me. Are you happy? Who exactly is the toxic one here? And they're in red and green. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or this is a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. And then I thought this is the person the other time of the rest of the time. They're an eternal flirt. They're telling there is someone aware enough to know that those anxious thoughts, not to believe them. It's like they are aware that this is just one of those manic, anxious moments. Don't believe what you're saying up there. This person is telling themselves, and is actually who they're worried and whatever about is much more confident and stable about their feelings on this end. Now, if it's not one person, if this is actually 2 people, I feel like there's someone who is who would, my ear is ringing as I say this, in the ear that I've had TMJ in like all week because I've been clenching it. Someone is aware enough that would say, oh, I just realized my fingernails are gross, I'm sorry, but I'm doing housework and readings. aware enough to tell you that like your anxiety is getting the best of you. So you could be dealing with someone who works in like a mental health field, or like signs of anxiety, and like they observe it, or you observe it in them, however it goes, and you're able to understand that they need to it's like silence their mind, I'm hearing. Someone who is worried about feelings that, or like the other person being anxious about this other person, like, how do you really feel? Do you really actually want me? Blah, blah, blah. Needing to just chill out. Needing to just chill out. I'm being compelled to share this. A piece of advice I've seen recently on social media for anxious thoughts is, if you think or just start assuming something, that someone's thinking something, to ask yourself, who told you that? I've applied it recently when I've been like, I bet you they're mad at me, or I bet you they're talking about me, or I bet you, and I've asked myself, but who told you that? Who told you that? Nobody told me that. Aquarius, let me know if it resonates. I just felt compelled to start with those cards in the beginning, because it spoke to me of either someone who either part of the time is very anxious in their thoughts, and the other half of the time is like the boss and owns it, or it's two different people and someone is very worried about how the other person feels about them and they need to just chill. These were sticking out, so we're gonna go here. Oh my God, it's Eternal Flirt again. Eternal Flirt again! It was sticking out and I just looked down. Well, Eternal Flirt. Someone have an accent, someone British, someone goofy. Is this like someone that you can be goofy with or have been? I care a lot about you, but I'm not in love with you. Did you ever care for me? Ask your friends, family for advice, help. Take a lighter approach. Trying to play you, pull one over. I can't stop thinking of you, us. Take a stronger, more dominant and decisive approach. Control issues. Okay, this is ran into one another. Take a stronger, more dominant and decisive approach. Take a lighter approach. I get a very eternal flirtatious story here. Eternal flirt. This is a flirtation between two people. I don't think this is something that's new. I think this is maybe someone who's in and out of your life, Aquarius. There's something here about someone worried about like what's the next move, like what I should do. I'm getting heavy like a chess game. You could be dealing with someone who's like very, very intelligent, like very intelligent Aquarius. Or that's how they feel about you. This is like a chess game. But the weird thing is like, I don't think this is like pull one over on you. Me, like, this is playing, wanting to match, seeing if you can match. And I think someone has been able to, and that's why you both, one or the other, can't stop thinking about you. This is very, I'm like imagining some sort of like fishing game, or like maybe it's like the chase, but this isn't a normal chase. This is like a mental game. This is a chess match. So I'm thinking of this story that I used to teach, The Most Dangerous Game. You could be dealing with someone who's a hunter or who likes hunting or comes from a family of hunters, and it's like second nature to them. And maybe you're considered a quote-unquote city person, or you just weren't raised with like hunting being very much a part of your life, because some families are like that. They just are hunters. But this person is a hunter or could be a hunter. But this story, The Most Dangerous Game, General Zaroff essentially hunts people. He's hunted everything else. So he lures people to his island and he hunts them, and it's because humans are the only species with the capacity to try to like outsmart, and it was basically the most dangerous game, game being like hunting prey or game in general, because it is a game in the story. They're the most interesting ones because of their logic and their rationale, and like they're not as easy to track and hunt. For some reason, I am getting, Aquarius, that there's some sort of dynamic like that here. Someone finds the mental chase, the mental stimulation part of the hunt here. There's something very smart about, or like I'm seeing too, like what the hell, like Jaws in my head, when the bait, it like starts to move, but like taking different approaches to trying to catch. Maybe you're trying to catch a certain person, or someone's trying to catch you, Aquarius, or just trying to catch someone or something in general. I keep wanting to say a third, like you're trying to get someone who would join you and someone else. This could be for a job, this could be for something sexual in nature. But someone goes out, something or someone is trying to bait another and has taken a lighter approach, and or will begin to, or has already taken a dominant approach. Like you want this person, or they want you, and there's maybe some sort of amusement to this sort of game, because it is a game. It's like a sexy mind game. That's all I can think about. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I can think about as I look at I can't stop thinking of you, or us. Part of this attraction is the mental stimulation. That's why someone is out here with their sights set on this Moby Dick, because this is a special mental stimulation. 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Kind of fell out weird. Oh, shit. Like, this is what happened. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, this is weird. The index cards were weird. The weird things that fell out, it's like maybe someone doesn't want this to come out, or it's just going to fall out, or Queen of Wands, maybe something's just kind of fallen out. You've had a falling out. I gotta look at what these are. King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. Is that the 9? Yeah, the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. 5, 6, 7. 7 of Pentacles. So I just learned the other day watching readings that the cards that are of anxiety and mental strife, this isn't, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but they're all Gemini cards. It's my sign. So you could be dealing with the Gemini. For whatever reason, I'm really thinking that too with eternal flirt. Someone who is flirtatious, can't even help themselves. It's just, this is part of who they are. This is, I can't stop thinking about you or us with these cards. Someone sees a lot of value, or like either in you, Aquarius, or you and this person. I feel like either this is someone really seeing the value in the other. I think that's what it is exactly. Like that 9 of Pentacles. Sorry, my jaw is really hurting me. Maybe someone has something to say, or like they haven't said it. They've been like biting their tongue figuratively or literally. Queen of Wands, the World's reversed, 4 of Wands, 5, 7 of Swords. I feel like I'm looking at kind of like an evolution of someone who maybe has done some growing. I feel like this is also someone you've already known, someone you may have already spent time with. I'm hearing played house or dated, but it came to an end and it was over. But it's like, was it over? Because the 4 of Wands and the World are reversed, so maybe you really had no closure. And now Queen of Wands, it's like the bitch is back. It's like someone's back around. It could be a fire sign, but I'm getting heavy of it's this real strong sexual attraction here. This could be someone who has tattoos, like several tattoos, specifically on their hands or near their hands maybe, that they cover up with gloves. I'm getting that for someone. There's something here too about financial issues, something that's like it keeps someone up at night. But they're not talking about it. This also could be like some sort of job opportunity that will be like, oh my God, this is the job, or like career path I've always wanted, and like the offer is here. This is a weird reading. These cards all kind of fell out weird. I get this feeling too of like someone looking at another person as having like more than they do. Like you like having your shit together, you look at them this way, or like it's part of almost like the allure that this person has their own bag, has their own career, has their own success, has their own happiness. The Nine of Pentacles person is quite content on their own. They can take themselves out, and I think that this is part of someone's like gaga slash or like awe for this person. Could be a water sign you're dealing with, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It doesn't have to be. Aquarius. I don't think I've done this in any of the readings before, but I just want to start new. This reading's going to end up going on forever, but we'll see. Wheel of Fortune. That was the right thing to do. That was the right move. Someone could be into tarot, teach tarot, have a tarot channel, or really turn to like astrology readings, tarot readings. I just had this card. Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, two. Wow, and this card is back again. Nine of Swords reverse, followed by you, the Star, Aquarius energy reverse. Judgment and the Two of Cups is here. So the fact that this was here in reverse got put back in the deck. You just watched me shuffle and it be here at the bottom again. It's making me think someone has built something up where they were in lack. They are now thriving and it continues to build, or this is coming. I also get a feeling of where there was someone or something in the past where it wasn't going anywhere. I'm hearing growing anywhere either. Now it is a different story. Now there's something about timing, like this is the right time, this is the right opportunity, this is the right move. Isn't that what I said too? Like if you were making a decision or having to decide if it's the right idea to do this, like I feel like it right here is confirmation to me. If it's someone coming back around again, trying to rekindle, or there's something here about that's the right move. This is going to be different this time around. This could even be, I'm thinking, learning something or going back to school, what you were investing in. The Lovers reverse. This is a connection. This is also something that you're passionate about. Four of Wands reversed. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, and I've already talked about Gemini in this reading. Now I'm also thinking like Someone needs to be careful that they're not attracting like false lovers or false people saying that they like are connected and care about you because you've done this growth, or someone's done a growth and they are now building with what they do from what they've learned. This would be people trying to play you and pull one over on you. The Lovers reverse and the Four of Wands reverse right here speak with that Seven of Swords behind it. To me, really talk about like something not working, like it's not going to be that. Maybe someone is investing and putting effort into a connection with someone that it's not going to go anywhere. I also get like an indecision of like, do I want this? Is this my partner? Is this what I want? Is this the family and life that I want? Am I happy? Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords reversed, followed by the Five of Wands, followed by the Two of Swords reversed. I feel like there's someone or it's something that communication is very light conversation. This could be someone you want to invest with, Aquarius. Someone who you want to be with. Someone who you have a connection with or want a connection with. Ooh, the Devil reversed, followed by the Eight of Swords reversed. I think someone is like almost like obsessed in their head with another person. I feel like this is Nine of Pentacles is here again with the Ten of Pentacles right behind it, reverse, followed by the Chariot. All right, this is going to sound kind of assholey to a certain degree. It's almost like someone recognizing a growth in another person, maybe someone who they haven't, who they didn't give a complete offer to in the past, or they didn't really give them a complete chance, and now they see this growth and evolution in this person, and now there's an interest to make it work. There's something here about money too. Seeing someone has financially grown. Wheel of Fortune, like this, it's coming back around again, like, and this is the right time. Three of Pentacles reversed. That's why nothing built up in the past the first time. The Empress. Someone has grown. Someone has evolved. Someone owns their own business or is the boss. Someone runs the family. This is someone like, they could be a mom now. The Tower reversed. This is making things right again. Coming back. Scorpio, wow. I'm getting a feeling of like, if this is someone from your past, or even if it's a job that you've moved on from, it's like you've always held a spot for them. Even if it was like a heartbreaking end, you still have kept a spot for them. You've always harbored this desire to make things right again and come back together. And this could be friends. This could be a friend group. Someone may have needed to do some maturing and growing up, because when you initially met this person, there were different levels of maturity just by looking at those two people. King of Wands reversed, followed by the King of Pentacles reversed, followed by Page of Cups. Hell yeah, someone was doing something led by their desire to have casual, hanky-panky with just like little to no emotions. little to no emotions. And then you know what freaking happened? They met someone that they ended up feeling a connection with while they were still being casual. Five of Wands behind that, death behind that, and death behind it, followed by the Page of Pentacles. And then they found themselves wanting to make a change, to begin something here, to have something that would grow. Okay? There's something about coming back around, seeing someone again, seeing the growth in them, and then being interested in letting this budding thing between the two of you grow. Nine of Swords reversed. Everything is fine. Three of Wands. Nine of Wands. I think this was the past. I think this is a rekindling of two people who have come together, who had some sort of blowout that hurt both of your feelings. Maybe someone blew up the other person's phone, sending a bunch of texts or sending a paragraph even, I'm thinking, that like really hurt the other's feelings. But you both had your backs to each other, but still looking back, still checking to see where they were going or what was happening, because there was always this actual love between the two of you. I feel like I'm looking at two people that are like, you want to talk? You want to talk to me? Yeah, I want to talk. All right. Even though damn well everybody's been wanting to talk, but we're going to act like we don't want to talk. Things are very casual right now. Not casual, but just very light conversation, not highly emotional conversations. Like no serious conversations about, so what are we doing? Like, what are we building towards something? Like the Taurus card, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles. This is someone's game. They are holding on. They are holding back from talking about how much they are actually invested in and holding on to this. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, followed by the Emperor reverse, Aries energy, followed by the Fool. Someone is keeping themselves calm, cool, and collected when really they're like dying for this to start or get off the ground. This is the anxious person. I feel like this is leading towards some sort of the Hermit. Judgment reversed. I feel like there's something about personal growth here, like major personal growth. I also feel like there's something here about someone, like growth in their occupation, in their, specifically I'm thinking schooling, like someone's going back to school or thinking about going back to school. Death reverse, Scorpio energy. Hierophant and the Hermit. That's a very, very wise person. That's a very, very wise person. The Empress upright now. The Moon reverse, Cancer energy. Ace of Cups. Temperance. The Star reversed. Five of Swords. Queen of Cups. Why do I get the feeling someone's trying to like curb their feelings? I'm getting like bad acting skills too. Like someone is trying to hide the fact that they are like obsessed with this person or totally infatuated with this other person. There's something here about someone needing to check themselves, check their view of things. Maybe you need to ask your family and friends for help and advice. Patience. Patience is here. You know, when I first saw these two, I thought commitment and single, committed single. I feel like there's something here that I think with the right amount of patience will evolve into something that's like an open partnership. This is like, it could be an open relationship. This could be a silent partner if it's business related. 10 of, I think this is like a secret happiness, okay? Someone is either like secretly happy or that's like, as long as you don't talk about it, don't tell anyone what you are leading towards, it will come to you. It will come to you. Wow. And now the Three of Wands is in reverse. This is giving me heavy energy of like, if you were looking for something to work with someone, yeah, you need to take the lighter approach. You need to, Knight of Wands. Seven of whatchamacallit, Cups. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Someone has put all their eggs in this basket, and I think they need to keep their options open right now. Knight of Wands. I also get a feeling of if someone keeps, this is not like healthy advice, that like if someone were telling me this right now, I'd be like, are you shitting me? That is not what I want. But this is what I'm getting. Because you're going to end up getting what you want as long as you remain in a very casual nature. In a very open nature. If this is what you want and you don't want anything else, you don't want to put your eggs in any other basket, Ace of Wands reverse. No, you do not want anybody else. That's what this tells me. You do not want anybody else, or they do not want anybody else. They want you and you, or you want them and that. That's all. That's it. No other Ace of Wands but theirs. Oh my God, the Lovers reverse. Gemini energy. Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. Oh, now back to the Two of Cups reverse. Hey, I'm telling you, if you keep things casual, King of Swords is here, Page of Pentacles. Keeping things casual. Don't talk about big things. We're not talking about, you know, me having like a head at the table for the office in charge of everybody else. We're just talking about the here and now. But if it's job related, like you don't want to leave anywhere, but you see yourself doing bigger and better within the job that you have besides what you're doing right now. But there's still, if this is love related, which really speaks to me of that, if this is like coming back together with someone, or just someone where you found yourself or really like in your head worried if it would work out, or if you felt the same, or like someone needs to get out of their head. If you're Gemini with Aquarius placements, or Aquarius with Gemini placements, then this is definitely you. There's very much worry of in what's gonna happen, like what's next. I don't want anybody else. But there's someone, maybe it's who you're dealing with, they need to check themselves, and they need to recognize that keep things cool, keep things, this is like, just hold on loosely, but don't let go. If you squeeze too tightly, you're gonna lose control. There's another song that had popped in my head too, about like basically if you don't be controlling. Let something be like organic, free-flowing, open, non-constraining. And in the end, that's what ends up getting you what you ultimately want. Which in itself is playing the game right here, because this is taking the lighter approach. And that's one of the moves of the chess game of dating that you're in right now. Well, Aquarius, 42 minutes. Please let me know if it resonates. If it doesn't, that's all right. Just check out the other signs in your chat. Happy Halloween.